If you've ever driven through Tacoma and thought, why do these homes feel so different? You're not imagining it. There's actually a reason Tacoma homes stand out, and it goes way deeper than just price or location. It comes down to history, how these homes were built, and honestly, a level of character you just don't see in most cities anymore. And if you're thinking about buying here, understanding this can completely change how you look at homes and what you should be paying attention to. What's up guys, Kevin Brown here with Forever the Browns real estate team, right here in Tacoma, Washington. We've helped over 150 families buy and sell homes across the Tacoma area, and one of the first things every buyer notices is how unique these homes are compared to almost anywhere else in Washington. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly why Tacoma homes are so different and what makes buyers fall in love with them, and what you need to know if you're thinking about buying one. So Tacoma wasn't built like a lot of the newer cities in Washington's. This was a port city, a railroad city, a place that really started booming in the late 1800s and early 1900s. You had industry, shipping, and a lot of skilled labor coming into the area. And because of that, homes weren't just thrown together to meet demand. They were built with true intention and craftsmanship. You had builders who cared about craftsmanship and materials that were meant to last, and layouts that actually made sense for how people lived at the time. Places like Union Station, Tacoma are a perfect example of that area. Attention to detail, quality, and design that still holds up to today. And a lot of these homes we see across Tacoma were built during that same time period. So when you're walking through these neighborhoods, you're not just seeing houses, you're seeing true history. So this is where the craftsman style really comes in. Tacoma is full of craftsman homes that were built roughly between the 1900s and 1930s. And these homes were designed very differently than what you see today in new construction. They really focused on simplicity, functionality, and natural materials. And you'll notice things when you walk through, from big front porches to exposed beams to built-in cabinetry, original hardwood floors and woodwork throughout, and also detailed trim everywhere. And here's the big difference. These homes were built by hand, not mass-produced, not rushed, which is why even today, over 100 years later, they still feel solid. And honestly, they feel more special than anything today. So now compare that to a lot of the newer construction around Washington. In many areas, you're gonna see similar floor plans, smaller lots, homes that are built really close together, less variation, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, it's just different. But Tacoma offers something that's getting harder and harder to find, and that's character. You drive down one street, every home is different. Different designs, different layouts, different personalities, and for a lot of buyers, that's exactly what they're looking for. Now here's where it gets interesting. What some people see as imperfections are actually reasons people fall in love. Things like creaky hardwood floors, smaller closets, unique layouts, built-ins that aren't perfectly symmetrical. That's truly character, and it's something you can't recreate in a new build. We've worked with a lot of buyers relocating here, and the moment they walk into one of these homes, something just clicks. It feels warm, it feels special, it feels lived in, it feels real. And that emotional connection is why so many people fall in love with Tacoma. But this is very important. With all that character also comes responsibility. They are older homes, and that means things like older plumbing, older electrical, systems that could have been modified by the owner over time, foundations that have settled, roofs, windows, insulation at all different stages of life. And this is where I see a lot of buyers get caught up. They fall in love with the charm, but they don't fully understand what they're actually buying. Because the reality is, two homes that look very similar in Tacoma can be completely different behind the walls. One could be fully updated and dialed in, and the other one could need significant work over time. And if you don't know what to look for, those details can get missed. This is exactly why working with a local agent, someone who lives and works in Tacoma, is so important. Because it's not just about getting you into the house. It's really about helping you understand the systems of the home, what's been updated or what hasn't been, what maintenance you should expect, and what's also normal for these Tacoma homes that are over 100 years old. A local agent will know which neighborhoods tend to have certain homes you like, what common issues will show up in specific areas, and how to structure inspections and your offer based on the age of the home. And honestly, really how to balance the charm with practicality. Because you want to love the home, but you also want to feel confident in the investment. That's the difference between just buying a house and actually making a smart long-term decision. If you're thinking about moving to Tacoma or just want to better understand the neighborhoods and homes here, make sure to subscribe and follow along. We break this stuff down every week so you can make the best decision possible when the time comes. Again, I'm Kevin Brown with Forever the Browns, your local Tacoma real estate team, and we look forward to meeting you in person.